Hello and welcome to the Back to the Basic show with Wilson Boneme, the public speaking and presentation series. Are you a professional, an entrepreneur, or a corporate executive who desires to become a better speaker and presenter? This series is designed specially for you. I'm going to be sharing with you basic strategies, tools, and techniques that can help you to become a more confident, dynamic, and engaging speaker and presenter. And yes, you're welcome. Enjoy. On this journey to becoming a more confident speaker, one of the big hindrances that you would have to deal with is self-sabotage. Self-sabotage can slow down or hinder your success as a speaker. Self-sabotage is when you say you want something, you desire something, but your actions and your attitude, the things that you do, makes it difficult or even impossible for you to achieve that thing that you say you want. So, what are some of the causes of that? There are several, but I'm going to focus on fear. The fear of success and the fear of failure. I usually like to call it the fear of the attributes of success and the fear of the attributes of failure. Now let's start with the more common one, which is the fear of the attributes of failure. When we fail, we know what happens, yes? We get ridiculed, we get laughed at, we get mocked. Sometimes we even lose the respect of some of the people that we love, okay? So that leads to negative emotions. It leads to pain. It leads to the emotion of you begin to feel shame, you begin to feel regret, you begin to feel sad, and that is emotional pain. So if you failed in the past, what usually happens is we don't like that feeling. And so whenever we want to do something and there's a possibility of failure, we resist doing that thing, sometimes unconsciously, because of the fear of the pain that we would likely feel if we fail. So let's talk about success, the fear of success. Now, success brings upon us a greater level of responsibility. One of the responsibility is the responsibility of maintaining that success. So sometimes the fear of success is actually the fear of failure after success. And we need to think of what might happen if we fail after we've succeeded. All the negative emotions that we would feel. Now, apart from that, even success itself has some negative emotions that could accompany it. When you succeed, sometimes people begin to say things that will make you feel sad. People begin to say things that will make you feel guilt. Like, why were you the one that succeeded? Why? Are you the only one that is trying? Are you the only one that... Why is it you? Then also, people become envious. Some people that were your friends, that used to be your friends, may begin to feel envy towards you and begin to stay away from you. And that could lead to loneliness. Okay, so there are several other things that success could lead to that would bring upon you negative emotions. Sometimes when we think about these emotions, these negative emotions, the pain, we begin to resist success. We begin to prevent ourselves from doing the things that we need to do to succeed. Now that brings us to some of the self-sabotaging behaviors. I'm just going to run through a list. Number one is procrastination. When procrastination becomes a habit, it's a self-sabotaging behavior. There's something you're running from. Now, downplaying. When you begin to belittle your success, belittle your struggles, you belittle your qualifications, you begin to avoid certain responsibilities, you avoid taking responsibilities, you avoid these things. It's self-sabotaging behavior. Then also, when you are always busy, and it's not like you are busy achieving anything remarkable, but you are always busy, it's a self-sabotaging behavior. Okay, then also when you are a perfectionist, When you are a perfectionist, it could be a sign of self-sabotage. And finally, when you give up easily, when things begin to seem a little difficult, you just give up. And this has become a habit, self-sabotaging behavior. When you are always late to important meetings, it's a self-sabotaging behavior. And you can't really say why you are late. You just find yourself not putting in the effort, and it has become a habit. It's self-sabotaging behavior. Okay, so how do you deal with self-sabotage? How do you overcome self-sabotage? First of all, you need to understand what self-sabotage is. It's not every time that you procrastinate that it has to do with self-sabotage. Now, it must be making it difficult for you to achieve a very important goal, something you truly want to achieve, that you really want to achieve. That is self-sabotage. Then you need to identify your self-sabotaging behaviors. What are the things that you do that has become a habit that makes it difficult for you to achieve this thing that you say you want to achieve? For you, it might be procrastination. For some of you, it might be perfectionism. You're always trying to be perfect. You're always trying to be perfect before you take action, and you eventually don't take any action. Okay, so you have to identify these behaviors. But you need to understand that self-sabotage is a very important part of your journey as a speaker, and you may be struggling with it right now, and that is why you're finding it difficult to become the speaker that you really desire to become and that you have the ability to become. So you need to look at it. What are those things that you do that are hindering you from becoming the person or the speaker that you could become? Okay, why is it that you are not able to deal with the fear? Why is it that you're still struggling with stage fright? You've been given tips and ideas on things to do, but you find yourself finding it difficult to do those things, resisting those things that would help you. Are you battling with self-sabotaging behaviors? Identify these behaviors and start replacing them. If you're finding it difficult to do, consult a professional. Hello, this is Wilson Bonime saying thanks for watching. I'd really love to hear from you. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to send them in. Take care. Bye-bye.